Boo! Welcome to part 3 of Strictly Between Us week 6. As if you couldn't tell already, we're talking about Halloween week. And this is part 3, Foxtrotting into the future, where we talk about what we'd like to see from the rest of the series. So, Minnie, what are you hoping for the rest of the competition?
I'm hoping for a little bit of respect for Molly. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not her biggest fan. I don't think she's necessarily going to win the competition. The judges are right. She needs to kind of tighten things up a little bit, sharpen things up a little bit in her movements. If she can just like finesse those technicalities, I think she might finally get the respect from the judges that she actually probably should have been having all along. I think they're being overly harsh and overly critical. And I think it might be, a little bit of a case of she's such a smiley, amiable young woman that I think people aren't taking her seriously enough. And I think it's time we took her seriously.
She needs to hit back at the judges.
Yeah.
Because that always goes really well.
And hit back performance-wise as well.
Yes,
hit back in your
100%.
dance. Like, come out and do a bit of an angry routine.
Well,
Channel it.
I can see why the judges would maybe think that there's sort of an element of complacency in her performance, because she's always been ranking quite highly on the leaderboard. She's clearly very talented. However, I think you're right. I think they are overly critical and they apply a higher standard of judging to her than they do other people in the competition.
And I think what I want to see on that front is for her to just show them, well, you asked for, the world, here it is. I'm going to give it to you on a plate. I'm going to do everything perfectly, and then you will have to give me my dues.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just sharpen it up, Molly.
Yeah.
I am Shirley Ballas. You need to pop it, hit those notes, and you're going to make it to the final.
You've got this. What about you? What do you want to see in the kind of coming weeks as we move towards the latter stages of the competition?
So I just want to, obviously I love Tony, you love Tony, we all love Tony.
Very much.
But I just want to see him get a bit less scared. He's clearly, surely he knows that everyone loves him, and he's got sort of this, the way he's performing is obviously enchanting the British public. But I know, he is very scared. He suffers with stage fright.
Yeah.
I think he needs to sort of feel into himself a bit more, feel a bit more comfortable on the stage, and that way he will improve technically, because he is capable.
And he's been gradually relaxing into it, I think. He's been finding his groove a little bit.
Yeah.
And he is improving technically, like you said. And I think he's got at least several more weeks in this competition if he can, like you said, really settle into that. And everyone is on his side. Everyone is rooting for Tony. I let out an involuntary cheer when his name was called on Sunday night in the results show. And I think he's won everybody over. And he's got that real zest. He brings that special quality to Strictly. That's why you tune in. You don't just tune in for the Will Mellors of this competition.
No.
You tune in for the Tonys.
Yeah, the Tonys, the underdogs.
Tune in for Tony.
The entertainment. And I think Tony, he can go a bit further in the competition if he just
composes.
Yes, exactly.
We need some composure, but not at the same time as losing all of the fun and chaos.
Don't get boring, just kind of get a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, bring the confidence.
Bring the confidence. Well, that's it for Strictly Between Us this week. We hope you enjoyed it and found it adequately spooky. Tune in next week to find out what we think about week 7. Bye.